Alright guys, what's going on? It's August 23rd, 2020, back again with TRS19 Niagara. And yeah, this is now going to be the Fort Erie UTM. And UTM is a grid that DEM actually uses. I think Trains uses it too. I don't know. A lot of people use it. So DEM transfers it over to UTMs and blah blah blah, and everything looks cool. Now I was trying it earlier today. I was at least attempting, and it didn't look as well, or it wasn't working at all. It was kind of weird, but the DEMs are fine. The DEMs I got in good position. So what I have going on right now, we're going to start out tonight. Boy, I have been really looking forward to getting to this point. So I'm all set. I believe I have a system, a nice square map area that I can work on. And I'll talk about the pros and cons of different things and what I believe are potentially some pitfalls you may get into. At least it seems that way, or at least we'll find out. And if we fail, we all go down burning. So then you'll know not to do it. But we're gonna try. These manuals are extensive, and I was reading through a lot of it to try and get myself in position. And I'm pretty sure I've read enough to understand what exactly I'm looking at, what some of these things mean. So I'm going to explain the best I can. Stuff that you may not have noticed in the manual, or not sure, or don't want to read 100 some odd pages. There's a lot in the manual you don't need to read from beginning to end. I'll say that right away. What's good about it is electronic. You can search for what you want, and then you can always find later on the details that you need to find. So by no means do you need to go through it and do it from beginning to end. So that being said, let's get started. The reason why you're not seeing this is the area that I scoped out. I'll explain. This is the greater Fort Erie area, or the city, or whatever. And this is the Niagara River that would come along here. The shores of the Niagara River. You can actually see some of the green showing up. But the reason why you're seeing that monotone is because there's also the black in there. You got to zoom in a little further to until you get away from the black, until you realize what's going on. But before I do that, I have a few things that you'll want on. The purples are the UTMs, and this is actually every purple. And you probably can't see these numbers against the orange very well, but this is the coordinate system. I believe every 6 degrees this resets. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I could be wrong, but it sounds right to me. Let me see. There's 40,000 kilometers at the equator, so yeah, that's a lot of these, and I don't think those numbers go that high. So 6 degrees, the coordinate system resets, and it starts with another integer or a letter or something. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Maybe this explains what that is. Maybe that's what that is. Because yeah, that's the coordinate system right there. See down here. So this is the meters. Watch 5. Am I going north? I don't know. Okay, yeah. So this is going north. And yeah. So that's what these purple lines are. The reason why I believe it was failing earlier was I was going into a much. Don't worry about that. What I was going into was a very detailed satellite image. And it was so small because it was so detailed that it was causing a lot of issues. So that's why I was doing it. But we don't want to do that. I guess that makes sense. So I can do a few things here. there's a few ways I can do this, and I'm thinking about what might be the best way to do this, just to make things a little bit quicker. I'm wondering, because I believe I can get all the UTMs I need without having to save every one. I just, yeah, I kind of, all of a sudden I just kind of thought of something here. What if I do that instead? Because there's a way of getting images, but it only goes so far. I think it goes as much as 25 or something. Let's try that. Just for the hell of it. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm just thinking as I'm thinking about doing this right now, and I'm thinking of trying to do it the most efficient but yet effective way. So the black lines are your tiles. So you start in trains with a black tile. To turn that on, you have to turn this option, show baseboard grid, on. See, it's gone. So you got to put that on. That's how you get it. Now the black areas here were deliberately either cropped out or missing. I believe I cropped them out because originally they were showing up as green. They were showing up as an altitude of minus $30,000 or $30,000, minus 30,000 and something. Now, there's a really cool way of getting rid of that. So what happens is the height above sea level. This is how it's fluctuating. So you know it's changing. And my mistake when I first got Transdem earlier last week was I was seeing these monotone orange and green look like the Oakland Athletic images, and I was like, what the hell is it? This isn't working. Why isn't it working? Because it kind of looked like that green and it looked like orange, and the whole screen was looking like this. And I thought, I remember the rainbow looking things, and you could see the images, and I hadn't zoomed in to realize they were there. What I was picking up was the monotone, because I'd go over here and I would see minus 30 some odd thousand. Right there it says question mark because there's nothing there. So assuming there was a different color here, let's just say, I can use this little scissors, and I can click on this area here, and at the absolute elevation I can type in that figure of minus 30,000 and it will cut it out. And then you can trim the dem. There's ways of trimming the dem. You can go into is it raster map? I think. I'm still getting new to this. There is ways of trimming it, and I can't remember which. Maybe it's this one. Export, close, file name, open, control point, convert. No, that ain't it. I haven't done control points. I haven't got a clue about that yet. Root, edit, crop dem margins. That's it. And there's a little, there's an icon probably up here too that does it, doesn't it? I bet you there is. I bet you it's that thing. No, that's close. We don't want that. There's probably a little image somewhere that I'm just missing because I'm not colorblind. I'm just blind. I can't see shit. Oh, is that it? Hide dem. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, but anyways, enough of this crap. Let's try to automate things a little bit here. Now I can add the roots, but I don't want to add the roots before I get my my surfaces in here first. So instead of adding the roots now, I would much rather have a nice looking surface to go for and say, hey, I've done it. I've done that part. I've already created the dem. I've already saved the dem as a file, I believe. I hope so. I'm pretty sure I did anyways. What this will do is it will create a scenery file when we're done. But what I want to do is I want to go into this little root thingy majiggy. Adopt dem elevate. No, that ain't it. Where is it? It's here. Like I said, blind. Simple road editor. That's perfect. So I forget where the train comes out of. Well, let's not put that on for a second. Let's go right into the star of the show here, and that is our Bing Maps is what we're going to use. I believe you can do Google Earth, but you need an API key. I signed up for one. I don't know how to use it, so at least I'm not there yet. So I'm happy to use Bing Maps. They're good. They seem good enough for me. As long as they're good enough for me, I don't care. I don't know if they're old, outdated, or if it's just because it's not the evil Google. Then, they're not popular or something. I don't know. Whatever. Google's Google. Whatever you believe in. I have my own theories about Google and all these big, huge companies, but hey, they use you, so why can't we use them? Okay, enough of this crap. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted here. Enough of this short talk. Let's get this going here. So, go to Raster Maps, and I am going to go to the map tile servers, or Control-Shift-W if I can ever remember things. Up here, we want to go to the provider. And I don't know what key means. Whatever. So over here, oh yeah, you got to put a map type too. We're gonna go with the ortho photo, and this is what it looks like. And I was in this earlier today. You probably saw, but I'm just going over it again. And now, the issue, first of all, there's a limit of 25 that you can do at one time. So I might have to be a little careful. Right now it's single map image, and or I can do map images along a path. I'm going to choose the map images along a path to try and make things nice and easy for us. Now this is going to be a path, but it's not going to be. It's going to be the root editor, but it's not going to. It's just so I can get these images. Now right there at about level 13 is when it gets better. I don't know how good that is. But I was going as far as up here. Whoops. I was going right down to this kind of detail right here because it looked really cool. And whatever I can do to make it look good, I think that's cool. So what I'm gonna do, let's start with a test. I like tests because we can go 20. We can't go 21 though. Okay, that's cool. So where does that train track put itself? I cannot remember for the life of me. Well, we'll know in a minute because we're going to suddenly oh, wait. I thought I had I'm confused. Didn't I have a... I had already done some work on this. But I don't see it. That's not the... No. Close this stem file. Wait a minute. I have a better image than that I've been working on. Didn't I save it? Oh, geez. 40 cropped. Cropped 2. I think it was cropped 2. Man. You mean to tell me it doesn't show the images? Huh. Yes, yes. Sometimes this is a little weird because I thought I could get the raster map in there. I'm confused. Yeah, this is where we get very confused about things. Okay, let me open this again. I just did one this evening, and I need to find out what that file was that I did that. So I'm going to go to Transdem projects. Of course, I don't have anything. I got all these icons. I don't want these icons. How do I get it? I want to see. Oh God. Okay. I'm not used to all this. Invert. No. Send all. History. Show history for the selected icon. I don't care about the icons. I want to see. I want this in a list view, not this here. How about this? Preview pane, extra large icons. Titles. No. I want list. No. Content. That's what I want. Can I sort the content? Does it sort it? Of course it doesn't. Because that would be too difficult. Group by. Date. I think I saw it. Tile map test. Okay, so there is a tile map test. Oh, that was the test. Okay, so tile map Bing 20. I didn't save it. I thought I would have saved that. Tile mapping 20 Fort Erie, maybe? No, that ain't it. Okay. Sorry, I gotta... At least it knows how to what it opens. That's very neat. I didn't know it could do that. Okay, so we're gonna go with. So that's a ping image. So it's not a Bing 20. That's too much detail. So there's Fort Erie Dem cropped 2 at 1231. Okay, I gotta see crop 2 for a second. Oh, I know what I'm thinking. Okay, hold on, guys. I know exactly what I was thinking. So this is another one. This is Southern Niagara. I totally screwed up on this one, and it's not tiled now. Oh man. Okay, so the UTMs don't automatically show up when you put them in. Note to self, so I'm going to have to... I'm not too sure as far as getting the... convert to UTM. No, I don't want to convert to UTM. I wanted to bring on the UTM. So because it saves it as a UTM, it doesn't bring it into Transdem again after you've done it. So this is this is the one time that you can do it, but unfortunately I didn't save a big ass UTM file that I can see anyways. So there's the tile maps. Okay. Well into Stevensville. Stevensville to Fort Erie. Of course I don't have Fort Erie though, do I? Well, maybe that's it. I don't care. I'll look into it in photos. I don't care. That kind of looks like... not quite. Well, I'll use that as a reference. What I was looking for here, guys, was just getting an idea as to where to put an approximate route. And what I have to do now, I'll minimize that. So I'm getting confused with something else. I've been doing a lot of different, trying to do a lot of different stuff this weekend. So yeah, I'm going to continue with that, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the one that I was working on earlier, which was the one that says working, because that's what we're working on. Sounds like a plan, huh? So what I am working on is essentially this area. I believe it goes up to here, so it centers on here and goes about to here. So what I want to do is I want to find a tile that is close to this mark here, I believe, because I believe that's before where it turns that way. So I want to get it down here, really. I want to get this whole area right here. So if I'm lucky, I can bring all the goodies right here. So I want to get this, I guess the second full one from the bottom. So here's what I'm going to do, and this is just a little trick that I think will work. I'm going to activate the simple Reddit editor, and I'm going to click on this one, which is create a new polyline with mouse. And I said it was going to be this one. I don't know where the root is, but I am going to put this thing here. It's a nice straight line. Don't know if it's the root. Hit escape to exit it. Okay. Now this may or may not work. There's a limit of 25, so once again we go into raster map, and I am going to open up the... I'm going to try to do it as big as I can. I don't know how godly awful this is going to look. I might do some comparisons as well, just to see, as an experiment. So that route there, that's just an estimate. So you want to go to the map tile servers, if I can ever get it to work. Is it grayed out? Well, that's interesting. Oh, everything's grayed out. Oh, I guess I gotta close that off, right? There we go. So, note to self, turn that off or else it's still thinking you're doing routes. Map tile servers. Perfect. I wonder if that hurt. Okay, so see, this now becomes an option. Before it didn't, but now it does. Overlap. I don't know what that means. So you want to see? I want to see what the hell that means. Perfect example of using the manual. This is why it becomes. I don't know if it's a trains feature. It probably isn't. Because it's not a trains feature, I go into the regular manual. And as you can see, I was searching for the word UTM before. Now I'm going to search for the term overlap. And I'm going to look and I'm going to find. Allows option to render void. Okay, so that's okay. Releases, this is just telling you transparent margins. Cropping margins with a rectangular mask may not be able to remove all margin space. Transparent margins. Okay, I don't know what that is. Menu item, add dem for overlapping areas. Duplicate elevation points will be averaged. Menu item, transparent margins. That's okay. Overlap. I don't know where we're at. What that's talking about. I think that's it right there. So, this is exactly what I was looking for. So map images along path. In path mode, the get maps function will acquire a series of map images along a path. The path is defined by one or more polylines in the transdem main window. The path determines the coordinates of the WMS map images. Root vector data must have been created or open for the path option to be enabled. For acquiring WMS images, the number of polylines and the number of points in each polyline is limited. The Transdem WMS client will issue errors and warning messages if path data is too complex. I've had this happen before, when I actually brought in all the rail lines, and it was very complex because I did it through another thing that we might be using later on if all goes well. So overlap. So this is what I want to see. These are the two fields that I'm curious about. Path mode only specifies the relative overlap between adjacent map images in percent. Well, I'm going to keep that low because I don't want it to overlap. In fact, I'm going to put it down to 5%. And we'll see how it goes. Because I don't see any reason why I would want to overlap. In fact, I don't know why I can't put it to 0%. I don't see why it needs to overlap. Maximum relative point difference. Path mode only specifies the maximum relative distance of a point in a polyline to the center of the closest map image. If any point exceeds this maximum distance, an additional map image will be acquired with the relative point. Well, okay, I'm confused as hell now. Path mode only, which is why this option comes on, specifies the maximum relative distance of a point of a polyline to the center of the closest map image. If at any point exceeds the maximum distance, an additional map image will be acquired with the respective point closer to... I don't know what that means. I got a good IQ, but I'm not a doctor, and I don't know what that means. I think I know what it means. I think it has to do with adjacent maps that would be loaded in along the thing, but I don't understand how a percentage plays in, because 100% means what? It's going to do 2 for sure? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's what I wanted to see, so I can close that off. Good enough. Cool. Okay, so let's bring that overlap down to Whoa, it's going the other way. Up and down goes the other way. That's interesting. Okay. And I'll keep the maximum relative point distance here. Okay, so here we go. This is only going to do about 25 images, and it's going to say screw you. We'll go back to MST thing, and then we will go to ortho, map ortho thingamajiggy. And I guess we have to pop it into an area to make it happy. I guess we have to. What? Get over here. So we're going to go level 20. We're going to actually go ahead and place an area and say here, start here. We're at level 17 now, 18. I want to by the bridge. Oh, maybe not that close. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, we're at level 20. Height, width and height, 1024 pixels. Scale, approximate 1 to 1100. Holy crap. That is awesome. I like that. And this is going to be very small. And we are going to get the maps. And here we go. Here goes nothing. Will yield 70 maps clippings. Are you sure? Yeah, I like that. It used to only limit you to 25, so I'm ready. Oh, geez, I gotta do I have to save every one of these? Tile map, Bing 20. Oh, Jesus. Multi, I think. Multi-Fort Erie. I don't know what the hell that means. It's taking a while. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna get a snack. Oh, I see him going. See him along the path there? Oh, is that sweet? I don't know why they're going, they're kind of going all over the place, but that's okay. Oh, I don't like the, I'm starting to see a, maybe I do need an overlap. Damn it. Okay. I don't know why I needed an overlap. Oh well. It was worth a test. That is, you know, that just speeds up the process big time. I don't know how much that takes on your hard drive, but man. Now, the beautiful thing about that is you have everything that's going to be planted on those UTMs, and they're just going to look really cool. So I guess I should have left the... Oh, wait a minute. It did stop doing it. I see. Did it stop? I don't think it worked. The manual said it only does 25. So I'm going to minimize that for a minute. And we're going to go take a look and see the carnage. Oh yeah, it stopped at 25. Oh, we got a neighborhood. The overlaps, everything's cool. I was okay without the overlap. I kind of missed the boat, and yeah, it only does 25 at a time now. I guess I have to kind of put it at an angle, sort of. It is what it is. I could try the overlap next time. Okay. So now I gotta check something out. I'm just dying to find out here. Okay, what does that say? Yeah. So it gives you a thingy and a thingy. $268, $304. Okay, it almost does a megabyte per tile. Now what happens to the other things? Which I'm curious. Well, now I'm really screwing it up. There we go. What are these things? It's like they put them in, but they look like crap. And okay, I'm going to raster map. I am going to close all raster maps. Route has been modified. No, it's not. I didn't modify it. They're lying. What's that thing? What's that? I'd like to know what that is. Is that just me? Oh, that is just me. Okay. Oh, is that a little center dot in the middle that I've been seeing? Oh, okay. Cool. Alright. Cool. So it was a good start. So like I said, it's a good start, but I'm not going to do that. That's not real. That's recent files. No. Let's go into this. Yeah, we want that. Wow, this is starting to get kind of hectic. Fort Erie, tile map, Bing 20. Type PNG image. Okay, so these tile maps here are. I'm gonna say I could probably get away with deleting these because that was an experiment, and it didn't quite go as planned, but that's okay. That's what experiments are for. And I've never used that particular feature, or I don't remember. No, I don't think I've seen that. I've seen the feature in the other stuff, but not that. So that was cool. Okay, so we got multi Fort Erie. I don't know how many it pulled, but it was way too many. I tried to do 70 of them. Multi Fort Erie. Cool. I wish it wouldn't save the names. Wish it would just make its own name. And tile map test, I can get rid of that thing too. Yeah, okay, we can go right up to the Fort Erie cropped and working. 143 items to the recycle bin. Yes, please. Thank you. Boy, I need to make directories. I keep saying that. Okay, I think we're good now. I'll clean that up later. Alright. So am I going to have to do a UTM? Ooh. I'm gonna have to do one UTM at a time. I think if I'm gonna use that level of detail. Route, close last route. All right. So we're not saving the dem. We're just using the dem as our little place to play. I forget where the train tracks are. I think they're around here somewhere. So, yeah. It'd be kind of cool to see it, but I don't care. Because I'm trying to do a UTM. I'm gonna come across this way here and see how this looks. So I'm gonna do a route again. I'm going to try to do it on an angle this time. I think it went on something like this, or I don't know what the hell it was, but... Whoops, that ain't it. No, I got to do that. Alright, there we go. I think it looked like that, but... It looked like it was off on an angle. So I kind of want to give it the opportunity to do it, if that makes sense, and see. I'm gonna have to come up with a sweet little naming convention here. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it that way. 470. Oh, it's gonna be an 8-digit number. Ooh. No, it's not. It's gonna be a 6-digit number. I'm going to use the first three numbers of the other coordinate by the next three numbers of the next coordinate, and that's how this is going to work. So I don't want it to, it's only going to limit 25 because that's how it does it. So we are going to go back in and, oh, I got to turn this thing off. I keep forgetting. Awesome. Give me my map tile server. Yeah, that sounds good. I want multi. I don't want I don't know what this overlap thing is. Or maximum relative point distributed, or whatever the hell it is. I don't know what that means. But anyways, that's okay. So I'm going to try this here. Oh crap. Well, I'm just going to have to make it, I'm just going to have to name it something. Bing 20, I'm not going to call it a multi. I'm going to call it Bing 20. I'll call it CP Fort Erie. I don't know. See how it goes. Did I do it right? I think so. Yeah, okay, so now I know what the angle is. Shit. Why did I give up there? It kind of stopped doing them at. I don't know why that is. It kind of gave up there and just said, "Okay, I'm not doing it anymore." So what does that mean? Maximum relative point? Does it mean I have to overlap? I don't know. It's weird how it does half of them and then it decides not to do the other half. Just strange. Okay, I'll minimize this again and take a look. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I don't think it did 25 images that time. Maybe I want to do the overlap. Or maybe it only does for a UTM. Or tries. I don't know. No, it did it for a UTM. What am I talking about? I don't know. I could try it. Since we're still doing it, I mean, it's worth a shot, right? So let's experiment. I don't mind experimenting, and then I can see what's worth it. What should I be doing? You know, what's worth it? Blah blah blah. And then I'll play around with the figures and see what happens. So, yeah. Okay, root. I want to get rid of that last root. Close the last root. Thank you. Let's put in another root. This time we're gonna go a little bit shallower this time. I'm gonna go over here. How about like that? Whoops. Just like that. Okay. And this time I'm gonna go... I wonder what happens when I choose an area and then it decides to... Well, that's interesting. Never thought of that. Huh. Lots of interesting... So I'm looking at the same area, okay? And I have this thing looking at me for some reason. Oh. Let's turn that thing off. We want that out. There we go. So I think we're still doing that? Or is that the coordinates of the route now? I have no idea at this point. So that was symbol. Okay, maybe that's why. Map image is a long path. Maybe that changes the coordinates as soon as it sees the path. I have no idea. So let's up the overlap to 50%. I have no idea why 50. It sounds good. And I just want to see what happens then. So let's get these maps and see what happens. Of course, it's going to ask for a name. I'll say 40 Erie 2 because I don't know. And then we will save that. And we're going to save it up here because we want to see what's going on. Oh, it's doing it a lot quicker. You know what's interesting? Is the last UTM suddenly just disappeared. I still don't have enough to do a box. Which is scary. Okay, so we're a little further south on the map now. This didn't seem to do anything other than it took longer, but it stopped again halfway. And I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's it was at the as far as the coordinates would go, or? Well, I got a few ideas still. So I'll minimize that again. Let's take a look. Whoops. Now, personally, I don't think it's going to do enough to get a UTM. That's just me. So when we do this, let's see here. Oops, turn that off, you idiot. And then I'll take out the last route. I think it already automatically adopts the DEM elevations, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it does anyways. Oh, maybe no, I'm thinking of something else. Okay, what's that thing? That's just... Okay, let me try... I'm not saving the DEMs, so let me create the UTMs. Alright. So I'm going to create this whole UTM right there. Before I had it like in a smaller area, so I'm hopefully that's going to help, even though the image is so freaking small. Well, it appears it worked. I don't know exactly what worked because I had ones up here, I had some down here, and they all disappeared. So I don't know if I had to save. I already was saving it, so I don't get it. But we'll see. If it didn't, I don't know why, because it was saving file names. Okay. So I'm gonna close this off. I don't need to save any raster maps or anything because these aren't raster maps. Close the DEM, or actually, just I'm gonna close this off. Good. It didn't detect like I had to save anything or do anything else. So now I want to go in. First of all, say hi to anybody who's here. Thanks for the like as always. And okay, so it's 9:12 p.m. I'm planning to go to 12 tonight, or 11. Sorry, not 12. Wow, it's 9 o'clock already though. Manage content. Okay, so I'm gonna import a content folder, which should be up here. No, it shouldn't. Yeah, that one. Editing. What did it throw into here? It actually threw something in there? Because I didn't save the dem. So I don't know what it threw in there, but okay. One warning, probably, I'll take a look at the warning. Can I view the log? What the hell? Show logs, yes. Okay, something already installed. No biggie. Okay. Insert content folder. Now this one usually gives me 3 errors, but we'll see if it does it again. Same freaking folder. Why did I do that? Transtem projects, that ain't it. Content, editing. So the CUID's in there now for something. I don't know what that is. 2009 1 or 20,009 1. Wait a minute, what the hell is that? Scenery. Seven warnings. Well, that's worth a look. View, show logs. I don't know why it's here. Don't show these. I was able to unsupported file type. No, that's not it. I don't know why it's not showing the logs for everything here. Hang on a second here. So it says asset is already installed. Oh, it may have a negative impact on performance. I don't know when these assets. Oh, we're looking at backups now. I have no idea what those are. Okay. Great. I don't know. Whatever. So it might have a negative impact because it might. That's okay. We'll get rid of it eventually. And if I don't need it that detailed, then I'll lower it, because I can get more maps out of it. So, this should work. I think that's the one we're on. Today's date. RTS Fort Erie. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, August 23rd. Yeah, we'll do that one. We use the changes. So yeah, that's the UTM tile. There it is. So, from what I can tell, I don't need to be that detailed. Because when you come down anyways, I don't know why these are all like that, but... Oh, it doesn't allow it in that area. Ah, okay. So that's why. So we were able to go 20 and then it wasn't allow it. From what I can tell, it's not giving enough of an area anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to try... I want the best possible efficiency, and I want to get this down packed so that I know... I've heard 12 works. I mean, it looks good from up here. It looks a lot crisper, but then when you come down, it starts really losing it anyways. I mean, otherwise it looks awesome, but... So, I don't know. I'm going to try going to 15 on another one nearby. I might do it on that one and just... I probably put it... I'm probably going to put it on a tile nearby. I don't even think I'm on the same... Oh yeah, I must be on the same UTM, but... I'm going to go on this... Hell, I'm just going to go on this one. Ooh, hello. I'm going to go on the one beside it. Oh, it does use that. You know, that's what I was going to use. That code number right there. I might even go so far as to try a 19 as we get closer to the bridge. But I'm really just getting to the point now where I want to just make some headway on this. Like, how about I try... If I try a 15, that's not going to do much. But if I go up here to the next UTM level and come across and do a bunch of 15s, I might stand a chance. Okay. Oh, no, cancel that. I want to exit the game. Don't save. So I'm going to try 15. We'll try Bing level 15 and see what it looks like. So, we're making progress here. That's definitely... And it only did the one. It got rid of it. Once it put it in, it just said, okay, that's all we got for you. I'm not too sure why that did that. Beats the hell out of me. Too much memory. I don't know. Well, I did have about 70 of them in there, so. Alright. Let's go to level 15 and then I will bring it up to the next UTM. And we'll try it that way. So we'll go up here. Whoa, what's that? I don't know what that is, but actually, you know something? Let me try this. Just for the hell of it. I'm wondering if I can do this. I'd much prefer, instead of making a route, let's try it. Open map tile. So I want to use data, dat1, ortho. We'll get ourselves close to the area. I don't think it's going to matter. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. Doesn't seem to have given me the option here, so let me close that for a minute. Okay, fine. Let's put a line down here. And we will bring it sort of like that. Let's see what we can bring. What the hell am I doing? Cancel that. Never mind this. That's what I wanted. Okay, so we got the line in there. Okay, good. Thought I lost it for a second. Okay, now I have this back. Am I at level 15? Oh, I'm at level 16. 14, 13. When do I lose it to where... Yeah, forget it. I totally lost where I am. Here, let's go back out for a second. Not that that probably matters, but kind of want to be around the... Okay, 13 is where it really comes into play. So I wonder... That would be awesome if I can do that. Wouldn't that be something? Huh. Things that make you go, But we'll try 15. So probably have to go a little bit above that this time. Yeah, we're right around the curve, aren't we? So, but we're right around here somewhere. Okay, so let's put that there. We'll do multi. We'll go with that. I don't care. And then we will kind of want to see this as it's coming across, but that's okay. Let's just get the maps and see what happens. I'm gonna just try to leave it alone and see if it adds a number for the default, because I got a funny feeling I don't have to name these damn things. That I didn't expect. Okay, well, since everything's overlapping, let's, well, this could be easier than I thought at level 15. The question is level 15 going to be good enough for me? Okay, let's do it again. Close. This is could be if this gives me the detail I want, then bonus for me. Map tile server. This looks so far. I think it's going to be better than Google Earth. I'll get it. I'll get it, even if I have to do a little bit of extra work and experimentation. So, yeah, back to map tile servers. We're going to go back to there, and we are going to just get the rest of it. It's just going to save whatever name it wants to save. I don't know why it gets rid of the other ones. Is it because I got rid of the line? Possibly. Or maybe I needed to add them to the thing. I don't know. Okay, let me get rid of the line first. I'm just going to try this for a minute. Create a new map with dem elevations. No, I don't want that. Okay. Oh yeah, so I want this whole thing actually this time. That's why I didn't do it. I don't know. That's okay. It's probably out of the area. Okay, I'm going to close this. Save route. No. Yeah, we're in Content Manager still. That's fine by me. So this both changed again at 9:33. One warning, fine. Oh, I see what's happening. It's doing my whole content folder again. Gotta be careful on doing that. I swear. Can I stop this? Holy shit. God. I can't believe I did that. I just did the whole content folder, I think. Ah, dum dum. I hope I didn't kill my my setup. Well, let's see. No, 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 no. Alright. I was wondering why I was going like crazy, but... I don't know what it did there. Was I in a different window or something? You guys didn't see it? I don't know what happened. That was weird. It had a black screen. I'm hoping you guys can see the transdem windows. Because if you can't, then... So it doesn't look like you're seeing the dialogues. Maybe you are. I don't know. Hmm. I'm not sure on that. I'm gonna have to check the video later and see if it's capturing everything. Let me see what my settings are. Cam, game capture, monitor capture. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's just kind of weird that the screen was black, totally blank there. Because I was thinking to myself, okay, I was on something. But that's fine. We'll see what happens. At least you're getting the you're getting the game. But I'm glad you can see inside Transdem. Hopefully you can see everything else. It's my only concern, like the windows that pop up every now and then. Like, does that show? That should show. Let's see. I know I'm on a delay, so this is why. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay. It concerned me when I saw the dark screen. I thought, uh-oh, we got a problem. Alright, let's go back into trains. Well, hopefully I didn't crash everything. Because I just tried to install a whole load of content. So far, we look good. Wonder how many it just tried to load. Oh well. Just have to try to be more careful. Okay, so we're on Fort Erie, August 23rd, I believe. I'm going to edit the route and see what happens. I don't see anything. Am I on the right route? I think I was in the wrong folder. And it just tried to do something absolutely atrocious. Let's exit the game, don't save. I have no idea what it was trying to do. But I had scenery. So it should be able to do that. I don't see why it wouldn't. TRS19 content. There's a whole whack of cooids in here. New asset. What the freak is that? Wow, it just did a lot of stuff. Okay. This is where I wanted to go, to the scenery. With 14 warnings, I can handle that. Now let's see if it goes. It might not because everything got kind of screwed up there. Still not seeing my UTMs, which is a bit concerning. I don't know if they're too big or what. Got stuff over here, whatever that is. I think it's 0823. Okay, I tell you what. Exit Surveyor for a second. Let's try this one more time. Don't save. Something weird happened. unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it's 0823. At least I know I have the right DEM by the looks of it. RTS Fort Erie. Yeah, it is Fort Erie. Okay, exit the game again. I think the scenery keeps on updating itself, if I'm not mistaken. So that could be why I'm seeing it now. So instead of seeing the route, all of a sudden I'm seeing scenery. So according to this, since 933, I have a bunch of UTMs. No, they're right here. I've got 9 of them. So this is why it's giving me, because I'm going into the scenery, but I'm not going into the specific scenery folders, which I should be doing, I guess. Let me see here. I'm going to try one of these just to see if I can get something going here. Gonna get a warning, okay. Oops, wrong one. It did something. That's a good sign. So it tried to update it this time. That part I like. No, that's a Kuid. Gotta go down to scenery. So 664, 663. Oh Jesus. Six 665. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Because I was getting a black screen earlier, but anyways. Well, 9:48. This is not fair. I'm having too much fun here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? New asset. Losing my mind. 666 now, I think. So I gotta do 667 and 668, I believe. No, 668 was done on the 22nd. I've got to do 2 of the 669s. Scrambling my brain. I'm looking for the dates, the timestamps here. Okay, I think this is it. Whew! Okay, I'm going to close that just in case. I don't know if that's going to bring it back. I might have to try this again and see, but... Oh, man. Yes, use the changes. Well, I see one UTM. No, that's not what I'm expecting. That's the one we did earlier. So that came back. So I wonder why that didn't save, or... You know what happened? I bet you I was in there and I didn't put the damn thing in. I bet you I forgot to put it to... Okay, exit. Let's exit the game. Let's try this one more time. We're at level 15. I feel like we're playing a Dungeons and Dragons game. Alright, so I'm just checking my feed there. Well, I'm running into a few problems. Not the smooth tutorial that I was always hoping, but that's okay. At least we're running into the issues that I believe I didn't... I'm not sure. So, we'll open up the DEM, and it'll give some warnings and say stuff is already installed and all the other crap. Which is fine. Because if it says it's already installed, then I think everything will be okay. So this is the working again. Now I do want to do I think I want to do a level 15. I'm going to run it right across the middle here this time, just to give us a rough estimate of what the heck this looks like here. So that's roughly the middle. Okay. I can do the outer ones, but for now I'm just going to do that. And that brings that back into play. And now I will go into the raster map, back to the tile servers, all the way back here to thing. I should run a test on this while I'm in here. I don't think I have to zoom to the area. If I do map images along path, I think that's all I need. So we're going to go ahead with Bing Earth. We're at level 15. Map along path. Oh, it doesn't get maps right away. Okay, so I do have to go like that. Okay. No, that's because I haven't done it yet. Ortho. And maps along path. We're at level 15. And I'm going to go ahead and get the maps. Let's see what happens. We'll save this again. Now, right away, I'm going to create the UTM tile objects. Oh, I've got to create the rectangular space. I'm gonna do it down here on this one. In fact, you know, hold off a second here. I'm gonna keep that root in there. I'm gonna put another line up at the top. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put a root depth here, and then I'm going to put another root down here, and I think that will cover it. Okay, well there's a line there, so that's fine. We'll just put one up here anyways and see what happens. Or we can do this. Might be too complicated. If it says so, it'll tell us. That covers my whole, this covers this whole area. All right, right away I want to, I don't want to do that. I want to create the UTM tiles. Oh, gotta go ahead and give it what it needs, which is that. And we will create the UTM tiles for the orange area. I absolutely want to continue. Hopefully this works this time. I think I've done everything. I shouldn't need to save the dem again. The dem should be fine. If I'm wrong, well, live and learn. And if that's a good enough level, this is going to be pretty easy to get a long stretch of area started. I don't see why not. And then I can just, modify everything as I go along. Just thinking about that last... Okay, baseboard for UTM. Okay, I want to see these numbers. So it says UTM tile already exists at 475,500. No, so 475, 5,000. So I may have to get rid of that UTM tile and then replace it with. I thought it overwrote it. So I'm just gonna go through these here. 663. Okay, so 475, 400. Six 300. Six 400. So saying it didn't find 664 475 400. You didn't find a baseboard for it? But the baseboards are there. I mean, we've seen the route. Unless I have to resave the dem again. I think I got the right one. Okay, now let's see. Maybe I had something, I didn't add that. That's a possibility. It's very, very likely possibility. I can't remember if I had a second. I don't think I did. That's what happens when you get into this, but I'm just gonna have one of these. Please don't give me errors. It looks like it's writing. Ah, crap. Well, that's okay. 66300. Okay, so 475-400. Where's 663-456-789? So it didn't find a baseboard for 663. Baseboard for UTM tile not found. 663-000-475-400. I still don't understand that. It's saying that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 baseboards it's not finding. I just want to see something here for a minute before I grab a bite to eat. I didn't see that error, but I just want to. Try it again one more time. I know I just did it. It'll probably say it's going to skip a bunch of them now. Or it'll say it's going to skip a bunch of them, I don't know. 66300. I'm looking at the numbers, and from what I can see, there's a baseboard underneath it. Wait and see the errors when they come up. Okay, this time it skipped a bunch. So 66300 475 400 475 for 4000. Oh, okay. I feel better now. That's probably below the map. I'm not sure. Let me see here. I want this message. I want that to stay on. Ah, crap. $66300. So saying this one didn't find a baseboard or something, I don't know what the hell it's talking about. Still flying the hourglass there for a minute, so we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. It's kind of a bizarre message. Oh, forgot to put the heat back on. I really want to get down to the roots tonight, if I can. If I can't, it's not a big deal. Hourglass, or that spinny thing is still spinning, but I think it might have lost its mind or something. Oh crap! It's going to put a bunch of roots in there, which I'll just delete. I didn't mean to do that. I still think we can go right into the scenery folders, but I could be wrong. I should do it one at a time, but I really don't want to. Well, that's a little disappointing. We got a problem, I think. It didn't save, it didn't update anything. No, but it did. It updated at 10:08 and all kinds of other things. $10:07. Yeah, it updated a lot here. Okay, well, I don't know why it says scenery didn't get updated and that didn't get updated, but it looks like it did. Okay, so I'm going to assume this got updated. Even though it's showing this thing, which concerns me. I don't know what the hell that is. Which is why I got a funny feeling I might have been the I might have been the cause of that. I think it created a bunch of extra versions of everything. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select that folder. I don't know if that worked. But when it was saying there was a bunch of versions, and I might have screwed up some stuff when I originally or accidentally did that one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the scenery file. 14 warnings, that's fine. I try to do everything, so that's fine. I'm gonna start trains. Oh God. Well, that's the problem right there. That looks a lot better, though. I just don't like the name of it. Okay. So that's what's going on. Ew. That looks like it a bit of a mess in some areas, not all. I think the issue could be it's trying to write stuff on the surface, but I could be wrong. Or it did too many, or I'm not sure. Or it's still it could still be loading too, but now here was the original when I did one at a time. Even that looks a little bizarre. It looked better before, and then I've got to stop it from doing this surface painting thing, because I think that might be distorting it, but I'm not sure. Let me find a street here. Of course, wherever the streets are, it starts painting stuff. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of level 15. At least I haven't found anything that's... Yeah, level 15 is just... I would much rather take the time and go at a higher level as much as I can. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So like right here, 20 is I mean, I get these little square things here. I've got to stop it from painting the surface. But it looks, it's a good start. We're not getting it down to the tracks coming down tonight. I'm almost certain of that now. I don't know why that's in its own little route. I think, oh, I thought everything just crashed. Okay. So yeah, I'm not. I don't. It's got to be something to do with. I remember there's a message that came up about the surface, and it was trying to do the surface paint thing, and I didn't want it to do the surface paint thing, and maybe that's why. Because it instantly wanted to do a paint of the actual route, and I didn't want the route to change, and I keep on upgrading the route. Or it keeps on upgrading the road. And I don't want it to upgrade the road. All I want it to do is go in there and change it. So I don't want it to upgrade the road. Like, all I want is UTM tiles. That's all I want now. I guess that doesn't matter anyways, because it adds the UTMs. It has to add the UTMs. So I guess it actually has to do it. But these painting, I forget how to change that setting. I don't think that's distorting it, but I'm not sure. But I don't like how that did that, and I don't know if it's because this everything is too big, or they're overlapping, or I really don't know. So what I'll do is I'm going to go back in. And the only thing I can think of is this is going to take this is going to take a while, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to do it this one time. And I'll do it in a smaller area as a test, but we'll see. So here we go. So we'll go back into here. Of course, we'll go back to our regular. I don't know what that quid thingy. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't like it. We'll go back to our working. Now, raster. There's an option in here. I saw it. Trains toolbars. I don't want to do ground textures. How do I turn the ground textures off? Okay, well, that's where we go into this again. Oh, ground textures. That'll be in trains, so that will be the, I think that's the one. Yep. So let's turn the option for ground textures right off, because I don't want them. Removing ground textures. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I think we've gone through everything now. I thought there was an option, but that's okay. So, what I'm going to do is, it's 10:27. This might take a while. I'm going to try, where was it? Around here, I think it was. I'm going to try just an area in and around here. So let me see here if I can do this. I really don't think I need an overlap. It's like cutting lawns. Or a Zamboni in Canada here. A. I don't know if it's gonna give it all, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. Oops, I'm going to turn that thing off. Okay, route map. I hope I give it enough. Google, okay, so MS Bing Virtual Earth. I know I don't need to, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'll just get it here anyways. I already determined that I don't need to do this. Okay, overlap I'm going to set down to nothing again. Let's just get the maps. $416 maps. Am I sure? Not really, but can't be that bad, can it? Oh, there it is at the top there. Oh, there's an area where it doesn't do it doesn't do that level of detail. I remember that. But we're gonna try. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if I can abort that. I don't think I can I? Oh, I can. I tried to abort. Abort! Well, unfortunately, I think we're stuck watching this Zamboni do its thing. I'm willing to give it a shot and see what happens. Now these things here, I don't know why it does that. It just kind of... But it looked, for me, to me personally, it looked the best when we had it that well detailed. I'm going to try to close this while it's saving. Save route? No. Alright. That got us out of Dodge. Yeah, I gotta check my hard drive space here. Oh man, I got lots of cleanup to do later. You getting down there at all? Well, we're down to 36 gigabytes. Not good. Yeah, I got some cleanup to do after. Oh, it's 10:34. Damn it. Okay, so let's go back into this again. let's try a different approach. So everything was okay. It's just what was happening is I forgot about this before. We were having issues before where we got out of this downtown area and it stopped doing it. So let me look into the map tile server, and I'm gonna focus on a different area of Fort Erie. We'll go Bing again, because I want to make sure we can get it everywhere. Actually, you know, I'm gonna start downtown, and I'm gonna see what happens as we're going. So I'm gonna go with Bing Earth, and I am gonna go with Ortho, and I'm gonna try to start downtown, and I'm gonna work my way out of the downtown core along the railway line and see what happens. I don't know what the hell I'm doing down here. Yeah, that's not what I want. There we go. So I'm going to follow the railway line. I think that's really cool, though, that you can, yeah, see that this is the image that's happening. So now I'm at level 20, and everything so far is good. But at some point it loses its mind. Is it here? Not yet. I don't know where it's losing its mind, though. Oh, that must be it right there. See? Okay, so we gotta go to 19 here. That's fine. I really like 20. But that'll be fine. If 19 works, I'll go for it. So far, I think 19 will do. I don't see it being an issue. I mean, you know, I'm seeing everything else. I'm even seeing the recent construction, which is awesome. I want to get that in there before we actually it starts doing the construction, because okay, everything's fine here. So let me I'm going to minimize that for a minute. Oh, jeez. Where do I start? I want to start to one of these here, just as a because it's 10:38. We're making good progress here. I know it doesn't seem like it at times, and this isn't the greatest tutorial because we're still learning. But let's do this way, and I think this will work okay for what I need. Okay. I think this will work, like I said, for what I need, and then we're gonna go ahead and first we're gonna turn that damn thing off again, and we're gonna go ahead with the map tile server, We're sticking at level 19 this time, so we'll pop it down to 19. We'll do the multiple. Again, I don't care. I don't want the overlap. We don't need it. Just waste. I don't know the purpose of it, to be quite honest. Let's get the maps and see what happens. 70 maps are fine. I can handle that. Well, I guess I gotta go a little bit bigger with the track. I keep forgetting I have to go down on a bit of an angle. Well, it's like watching paint dry, really, but it's kind of cool. I think that's the highway right there. Oh, is that what they mean by the overlap? Oh, it gets faster as it goes along. So hold on a second here. I'm gonna go to route. Now, if I add another route in here, it's probably gonna eliminate it. That's what my fear is. So let me just try it real quick. Because the last time I did that, it got rid of the other route. Okay, what's it still doing again? Oh, I got this thing on again, that's why. Okay. Maybe that's what they mean by the overlap thing. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen as soon as I did that. It just gets rid of the other ones. So in that case, I'm going to try to draw another route beside it, just as a test. And I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I know it's 1046. This sucks. Because I really want to see this. Okay, so I'm going to add another route. And this time I'm going to try an overlap thingy. So let's see what happens now. I bet you the whole thing's going to go around in a circle or some stupid thing. But I just want it to. I want to experiment. So I'm going to try the overlap again. I don't know what they were set at. Well, I think it was 25 or something. Okay, let's get the maps. 136. Oh boy. Are we out of this space yet? We gotta be getting close. I can't even see it. Oh shoot, it's still doing the original route that I didn't get rid of. This time I'm going to try something totally different. Instead of just updating the ground textures and the dem, I'm going to update that only and see what happens. Because I don't think I need to keep updating the dem. And I should have stuck it into another box, but I wasn't thinking. So there's positives and negatives. The positives is we're getting closer. The negative is we're not there yet. I didn't like the level 15s. They were just they just didn't look that great. Um, the 20s looked much sharper. Yes, they take up a lot, and um, that's something that I'm gonna have to consider what I'm doing as far as the UTMs go. But okay, we're just about. I think we're just about to the end. Looks pretty sharp though. So I gotta get the I've got to get the roots a little bit closer, I guess. I don't know what the overlap does. It probably well, that looks a little better. At least it connected there. I think I'm honestly going to have to do it one UTM at a time, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. What's it still doing? I can't even move that now. Is it doing the overlap now? That'd be really cool if it did. I just wish it was smart enough to try to figure out the coordinates so it can resave the images, but that's okay. I'll get rid of those images eventually because I want them off my hard drive. I don't need them there. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was. For a second there, it looked like it was overlapping, but I don't know what it's doing. All right. Oops. So what did it do? So we've got three, no, maybe four areas that it does some weird stuff. Okay, so first of all, I want to take all those roots out of there. Close all roots. I'm just going to go this way this time. Oh, yeah, gotta do the rectangular mask thing. Then we'll create the UTMs, wherever that is. Yep. And I'm putting it back into this one right here. Because I didn't mean to do that to begin with. Let's see how this looks. Hopefully it adds it to the route too. It may not. If that's the case, then I've wasted a lot of time. I don't see why it wouldn't. Because it was specifying the route, so I honestly don't see why it wouldn't. Okay. One baseboard tile not found. The others already existed. So I thought it overwrote that if it already existed, but that's okay. Because I wanted them to overwrite. If they're there and I got something better, I want them to overwrite. Okay, let me close this up. Perfect. It didn't ask for a save. That's what I like. Now, first of all, how bad is it getting? Not really. That's okay. And we're gonna go into, it's 10:57. I gotta wrap it up here. Had a little bit of a nap earlier, but let's go into the folders here. Let's see what is changed in the last I don't know how many minutes. Editing. Well, they both changed, so oh yeah, it had to put it to the root. That makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Let's go back into trains. Let's say not much happening. One like still. I'm gonna wrap it up in a few minutes here. So back into the manage content area, and we'll go ahead with the content folder. Not that one. Wow, it's up to 29 warnings now. I'll use the changes. So it did skip them. What the hell? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. What happened here? Some of this looks actually pretty half decent. I don't know what happened here. It decided to skip these ones because these are all over the place. But that is pretty sweet looking. So what I have to do is I have to no, it's okay. I think it's just had it had a hard time getting some of its things in there, and then it was fine. That looks pretty damn sweet. And the best part about it is it looks a hell of a lot better than I expected it. See, when you go in a little bit closer, there's no problem. Even all this area right here, that's fine. I don't know why it looked kind of goofy before, but yeah, when you zoom in far enough, it's not bad at all. Wow. I mean, there was, yeah, no, that's. So what am I at here? Am I at level 19 or am I at level 15? What the hell's going on? I'm confused. I mean, that street looks awesome. Okay. So that street looks awesome. How's these streets look? I mean, they're okay. So I'm trying to figure out what zoom level I'm at here. Or I know I had to go to 20 for one and then the other. I don't know how the hell I got that map in there. That was kind of weird. How So everything looks a lot. See, I don't remember going up that far. So I think I was on level 19 right here. In fact, I should be. In comparison to that, that should be level 19. Up here, I was at some other level before that. Which is fine. I like the idea of being able to replace. So as I go through that, I want to be able to replace everything. And the level of detail I'm seeing right here is really good. I think, anyways. It's about as good as it's going to get. I mean, this is a street level down here. I mean, yeah, level 20 was awesome. But it's not that much better. I mean, you got the nice houses and everything. And if I can do level 20, perhaps I can do it in a certain area and make it look good, then that's fine. Then I'll figure out where that is. Maybe figure out what the boundary is. But that looks pretty sharp as far as I'm concerned. And when I look at the difference here, I mean, yes, I see I see a bit of a sharpness difference, but it looks very manageable. And as far as the rail lines go, I mean, number one, it isn't going to matter because I'm going to be pointing all these on these anyways, but it is what it is. But see, when you zoom out further, then you get a better view of it anyways. So let me see how it looks like while we're in here. Oh, this is in editing, but that's okay. You can see it going up a little bit there. It's on a hill here. Of course, you know, it doesn't go the hill that just quite like that, but I think we have the river in here somewhere too. I thought we had a level 20 or something nearby. Oh, that's way the hell down here. That is by the river, if I recall, but I don't see it doing it. No, it didn't do it for some reason. It said it couldn't find a base map or some crap. So that's the river down there. Let's call it 1107. Well, I like that. That is even that's level 15. I don't know how bad the roads get if I get any closer. Yeah, see, yeah, it gets a little distorted at 15, but I'm okay with it. It's okay. Let me go ahead and exit survey. I'm gonna go right into the drive. I want to go right into view that for a second, and then I'm going to check something else out. Actually, it's not a route. That's what I keep on getting. Yeah, I'm going to use the changes. I don't think this makes a difference because there's no objects, so. We got a treat area or whatever, and you know, over here we're going to be along the river, or whatever. Housing block. Too bad. Oh yeah, I got a street right here. Well, that looks kind of cool. Like you're riding up on the road there. Does it go down and you see it the other way too? I think so. Well. Yeah, I screwed that image up. Or I screwed that view up, but I mean, you can see that pool from well above. So I think that's what I'll do is I will probably try to do some level 20s in this area here, and then I'll pump it up to 19, or pump it down to 19. I'll see where that one, you know, where it kind of goes off on the one side. Now that's good. I like that. So I'd say that's much better. I wanted to get it much further tonight. I will do its second part for this tomorrow, for sure. I just wanted to look into Dem one last time before I call it the night. So when I go into here, I have an index. So this is the one I'm working on right now, And then I got a lot of disk drive cleanup to do with all this stuff. This is crazy. Like I got tons of stuff. It's one thing having backups, but then I got copies of copies of copies all over the place now. Fort Erie Dem crop to. I want to see the Southern Niagara. Yeah, 15-meter cropped and tiled, which it isn't. It says it's tiled, but it's not. Now it doesn't let you do the. I was wanting to have the image that just kind of kept us in there. So this is where Southern Niagara was going to be, in as far as everything that I still needed to grab. But I had it originally, and it was showing the tiles above, but it's not. No, it's not doing it now. So it doesn't save the images disappear. The only thing I can do is open the raster map up and see if I can find it. Jeez. Look at all these images that we have. This is insane. Okay, first of all, I can get rid of all those because those are useless. Of course I can't. One time I want to go into Explorer. So there's the raster images, but that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the big one. That's okay. No, that's fine. What I'll have to do is I'll have to get a bunch of images and put them onto a paint or something like that, just to give me an idea. Because I don't think either that, or I'll do a screenshot. And the only purpose of doing that is to get to get a reference point when I'm going into chopping up the DIMMs, and that'll be later on, but I'll explain more about that later. So you take a little at a time, do what you have to do, then start putting the tracks down, and you know, repeat and rinse basically. So yeah, once it gets going though, it should be relatively smooth ride once we get out of Fort Erie, especially. But we'll see. I'll just have to, because once it's like going flat, I remember before, and this was where everything just took off once I had it going a certain way. So I'm pretty confident if I stick with level 20s or 19s and just go along the route and kind of see where I'm at and where the 20 and the 19 ends, because then I can take it from there and figure out what the hell's going on. But anyways, I'm just babbling now, so time to go to bed. Whew. That was fun. That was worth it. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow night too. So anyways, I'll see you guys then. Probably yeah, I'll probably do it say after probably after 8 o'clock, I would imagine, tomorrow night. We'll take it from there and see what happens. Anyways, guys, have a good night. We'll talk to you later. See ya.